You're free to go. You're dismissed.
Okay, I don't have to leave.
If we're free to leave, we're free to stay.
Actually, you cannot block this.
We're not blocking, and you have to
Actually,
prove you can't. Somebody has to prove that I'm blocking this. It's freedom of press, sir.
It's freedom of press?
Yeah, and I'm gathering information. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. And you know the Fourth Amendment, sir?
Yeah, and reasonable search
and
procedure.
do you know how California 148 subsection G, sir?
What happens when a simple camera turns into a power struggle? This encounter took place in Martinez, California, during a daytime public filming near a refinery. What starts as a calm First Amendment activity quickly escalates when an officer begins issuing commands, questioning motives, and pushing boundaries. The tension rises fast, voices sharpen, authority is challenged, and one big question hangs in the air. Will he give up his ID or stand his ground? This video comes from the original channel San Joaquin, who continues to play a major role in spreading awareness about civil rights and public accountability. Make sure to subscribe to their channel, the link is in the description, and tell them I sent you. You're definitely going to have an opinion about this one.
Good, man, how are you?
Not too bad. Any reason taking photos and video cameras of the refinery? No? You either, sir?
What was that?
You either? Can you not multitask?
Are you part of a gang? I see you got some tattoos
that's
there.
Rude, man. You're not that
Are you part of a gang? You have tattoos.
Are you doing anything you're not supposed to?
No, are you? Right. I'm only going to ask that you guys don't block the sidewalk for any pedestrian traffic. Do you guys understand that?
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Excuse me, sir?
Keep your hands where I can see them.
I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do right now.
It's just letting you know how it feels when you guys pull up and start giving directives and stuff.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
all.
and it's for safety. It's for safety. I can clearly see both your guys' hands.
We're doing it for safety too.
Okay, that's great.
We don't have guns. You're the one.
I don't know that.
But it was this
Do
place.
I know that?
But this place was perfectly safe until the man with the gun arrived.
Okay.
Now you made it unsafe.
Actually, I'm trying to make it safe for you and for them because the refinery
We
workers
don't need you, man. Thank you.
Okay, then you guys are free to go.
No, you're free to go. You're
No.
dismissed.
Okay, I don't have to leave.
If we're free to leave, we're free to stay.
Actually, you cannot block this.
We're not
driveway.
blocking, and you have to
Actually,
prove you can't. Somebody has to prove that I'm blocking this.
Standpoint,
Do you know California Penal Code 148.G, sir?
148.G? I know
Yeah.
California.
So we're filming you right now, which gives me a purpose to be standing here. And since there's nobody walking, I'm going to show you guys. Wait a minute, I'm going to show you guys.
What purpose are you filming for then?
It's
for
my
148.G?
purpose.
Your
My purpose.
Of what? Of what law?
I don't need to tell you, sir.
Exactly, because you don't have one.
The fact that I'm here recording is my purpose, and you better learn about the First Amendment, sir, or you're going to learn today really fast.
Do you know what the First Amendment is?
This is freedom of press, sir.
It's freedom of press?
Yeah, and I'm gathering information. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. And you know the Fourth Amendment, sir?
Yeah, and reasonable search procedure.
And do you know how California 148 subsection G, sir? Which means that
Again, do I need to go over it?
this cannot be deemed as, just because I have a camera, as long as I'm in a legal place, cannot be anything suspicious.
When told they are free to leave, the citizen calmly asserts the right to stay. In consensual encounters, freedom to leave also means freedom to remain. The First Amendment does not require citizens to explain their purpose to police. Silence and refusal to engage are not crimes.
So I want to cut off all contact because now you're interrupting my video. You have a good day though, okay?
Okay. You have a great day too.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
What is that?
Are you carrying anything you're not supposed to?
Me?
Yeah.
No, are you?
No. Are you?
Good. Anything else?
You're dismissed.
Okay. You're dismissed as well, sir.
You can't dismiss us. You work for us. We don't work for you.
I don't work for you.
Oh, you
don't?
No, you're not my boss.
You don't work for the
You
public?
don't work for the public, sir?
I do work for the public.
You're a jackass. Look at this guy says he doesn't work for the public. Who do you work for?
Now you're putting words in my mouth.
Who do you work for?
I work for my sergeant and for my supervisor.
Who does your sergeant? How did your sergeant get elected, sir? And who elected your
He
sergeant?
doesn't get elected. It's a promotion.
So you don't work for the public?
I do work for the public.
Thank you.
The officer claims he does not work for the public, triggering a sharp confrontation. Law enforcement officers are public employees funded by taxpayers, though not directly employed by individuals. This moment exposes a common misunderstanding between authority and accountability. Power without accountability is where abuse begins.
You guys live in the city of Martinez?
It doesn't matter. You work for the public. Anybody that's in the city of Martinez, you're paid by the city.
So are you guys
You're
done?
paid, you're actually almost like a welfare recipient. You receive money from the constituents.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for informing me of that.
No, you knew that. That's why you overstep your boundaries, because you know there's no cutoff to your flow. And you know that no matter what you do, you get that check every week. And that's why you act the way you do. And that's why you come up asking him if you can multitask. The reason we're standing here, you're going to leave before we do. It's going to teach you a big lesson when you put your head on your pillow tonight. It's going to teach you about respect. First of all, your elders. Second of all, the people that employ you. Because if I am a resident here, that means I'm your employer. And in any other field, if an employee treated their employer like that, I'd kick your ass to the curb.
Oh,
but we
okay.
can't do that, and that's the reason you act that way. So that's why I said you're going to leave before we do. You're not going to get no ID
And
because
why not? I'm not going to leave before you do.
Yes, you do. You are.
Okay.
Because we're practicing a First Amendment
You have
Constitution
every
protected.
right to do that too.
And you need to get to work. Is that's what?
I am at work right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're bothering legal activity.
I'm
That's
bothering
not your
legal
job. Your
activity.
job is law enforcement. What
Yes.
law are you enforcing?
What law am I enforcing?
Yeah, what law are you enforcing? Why are you
So
breaking
what I'm doing
traffic
right now-
rules?
Breaking
we
traffic
don't-
rules,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, if you can't tell me
So
a
you're
law
not gonna
that
allow
you're
me to
enforcing,
talk?
no, if you can't tell me a law that you're enforcing, which I'm not
I'm not
breaking
enforcing
any,
a law right now.
exactly. So then you're on your way. You're on your way.
Suspicious
No,
circumstance.
the 148 subsection G says that the camera
Sir,
alone.
you can quote penal codes all day long.
You're gonna
okay?
leave
It
before we
doesn't
do.
mean you're right.
You're gonna leave before we do.
No, I'm going to stay right here on their property, okay,
You're
and
gonna
see if
leave
they
before
want you to
we
leave
do.
or not. All right?
We're on the sidewalk. You see how this is public property?
Hey,
Look at.
hey, what's your name and badge number?
You're gonna get schooled today, youngster.
Hey, how does that feel?
The same law that keeps me in check keeps you in check. See how I can go press that button to cross the sidewalk? I'm on public property.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
You're
can't.
free to cross.
No,
There's
you can't trespass me or tell me to leave public property unless I'm committing a crime. Learn the law, youngster.
Oh, boy. Sir, you have a great
Hey,
day.
can you state your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Lincoln, badge 144. Here, zoom in.
144.
Do you need to use your other hand to zoom in, or you got it?
No.
Got it? Cool.
Okay, man.
You're dismissed.
Yeah, you're dismissed.
So are you. Have a great day.
You too, man.
He smiled. I'm not live. Just recording. Always record the police, bro. Always record the police, man. They're gonna try to come out with some stupid bullshit, huh?
The citizen repeatedly demands to know what law is being enforced. Police authority must be tied to a specific statute or observed crime. On public property, absent a violation, orders to leave are unlawful. The officer ultimately identifies himself, and the encounter de-escalates through lawful resistance.
Nice and cordially owned, right? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Chopping off every area he was trying to work.
So,
Here we got another officer. Get in front of me so we're not blocking the sidewalk. everything was fine, and right off the bat, he asked San Martinez if he can multitask. So I had to lay into him. Started chopping him off with the knees at that point. And you realize we basically had to put him in a chokehold to get him to say he worked for the public. So there you go, Martinez police. You're a thug, you little thug baby boy, making you proud. Out assaulting and belittling and being a bully with a $3 tin bag, which he cheapens.
Yeah.
Get that $3 bag that he cheapens. Before the ID, before any of all that crap.
This video proves one thing. When you know your rights, power shifts immediately. You don't need to argue. You don't need to raise your voice. You need knowledge and the courage to stand calmly in it. In this country, freedom is not something you ask permission for. It's something you exercise. If you've ever been asked for ID without a lawful reason, share your experience in the comments. Your story matters more than you think. Hit like if this woke something up in you. Subscribe so you're never caught off guard again. This is ID Refusal Rights, where civil rights are not opinions, they're tools, and we use them.